ISAIAHUNTZ here, back with another video. New kind of video. I'm gonna try to customize this thing if I can. Got it for 15 bucks.
If you fail, are you not gonna post the video?
I don't know, I probably will. Shoe polish, super glue, gorilla glue, some paint, silver paint. That's it. Just black and white paint. And some little plastic cups. And gloves and brushes and whatnot. But, alright, let's try. Alright. So I took the parts off that I could, that just popped off. And I put super glue in the joints and where the screws are. Just so it's a little bit better because it's kind of sketchy and sometimes falls. So, just so it's a little bit more stable. Super glue in there. Some in there. And some right in there. And then I put Gorilla Glue, but I don't think it really worked the best, so I wouldn't recommend it. Just stick to super glue, I think. I should have, but I went rogue. It should look pretty good after. Sorry, there's like the bong right there. Pretty funny. But yeah, I'm hoping I get this looking pretty nice. And I got brown shoe polish to try to get some of this a little bit better. And then just black shoe polish to get that like silver grayish look, but washed and, you know, a little out there. And then I got this. I had 50% off at Michael's, so I got the big bottle of multi-surface metallic acrylic paint, silver sterling. So hopefully this works pretty nicely. Also, I'm honestly just, you know what I mean, I just watched freaking Cosplay Chris and like P2, that's about it. And freaking, I'm just going for it. I have no clue what I'm doing, but you know, so there's those, the paints. I got little cups. This one has water in it. And then I had this, but I don't know. I thought it might work well, but yeah, see, it says while curing, glue will expand 3 to 4 times. See, that's what it was like pouring out, so be careful. And then I was just using this, just Gorilla Super Glue out of the nozzle. This set of brushes was pretty nice. It was like $5 or something. I figured this will help with like big coverage, or at least this one. And then I wanted some detailing ones, like, you know what I'm saying, really, really thin. It was like $5 for this whole bag. Come on. Yeah, see, just really small. Yeah, and then this is just I got a poster in the mail that I need to show you guys, the new Deadpool 2 poster. And I just cut it open. That's what I got in the mail. But, oh, here's all the weapons and stuff. Like, this is the blaster with the, shoots out the two things. I might color these up a little bit. This is the top, the door, and then this is the little, these are the little eyelids. So, yeah. And I'm still debating if I want to touch this guy up a little bit. I might, just because, like, I feel like dry brushing might be pretty nice on the gun and stuff, but we shall see. Let's go. Okay, so I got some paper towel, another cup, and I chose this one just because it's a little bit more rough, you know what I mean? And I want it to be kind of rough looking, so. Oh. Okay. Okay. Seal that guy back up. I have a trash bag right here too. And paper towels. Alright. Here goes nothing.
What is that? Shoe polish?
Yeah.
Pretty tight. Did you put wire in it, or is it straight?
It's just straight.
What's that supposed to do? Make it look dirty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
It's pretty wild. Dab it, don't wipe it. That looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Looks like I've been walking through some shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can we take your box car?
Yeah. Hmm. What?
No, I just remembered how last time when I was getting my lashes done, she hella entered the phone for me, and I have that hella goofy ass picture of you. What are you trying to make it look like? It's just like it's been working?
Like, more like metal and like dirty.
Oh, okay. Instead of like plastic.
Yeah.
I see.
Because the black, like after taking it off, it gives it like a gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Where's
like,
your...
it's kind of like tan,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's not my colorblind?
No.
Okay.
Because what color is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be like, you know, just like silver metal.
Oh, no, it's like tannish. Where's your inspo? Who inspired you to do this? Or you just thought you wanted to do this?
Well,
Seen it?
like,
Not like this person specifically.
yeah, like, well, P2 posted up a video and he did like a T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, dang. And then like I've watched that Cosplay Chris dude's videos before.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, like it's not like crazy hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it always seemed like something I feel like I could do.
So you're just like kind of going at this like... I don't even know the word for it. I don't think
Yeah, like kind of like how, yeah. Like, cause I've never seen one like customized.
Okay.
But I've seen, you know, like that video I showed you? Where it was like the TIE Fighter?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it was just like similar, like I know it's gonna be the same kind of plastic and like similar type of coloring, so it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I've come to the realization that we're gonna have so many toys all over this one day. Why can't you like collect coins?
Coins?
Takes up like less space.
Cause it's boring.
Feathers or some shit.
Toys don't take up that much space.
Should I count the shelf? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shelves.
There's a lot of nooks and crannies in this thing. This is my progress so far. Just like the legs. It's hard like making it even. Like this side keeps getting more darker than the other side. I don't know. It's weird. Gave these guys a little point, but not too pointy to where I can actually kill someone. Let's get it. Here's how I'm getting these sides. Just some dabbing of the napkin. And I kind of want it to look kind of like oily in here, since this isn't like an actual part of the ATST, like how it's just like, you know, it's just like plastic. Like I want it to have those like bunches of what is it, shoe polish, you know what I mean, like the little clumps. I feel like I might be able to see it a little bit better with my camera phone. My phone camera. Like, look at that. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to the bottoms, but I do want to go. Oh, good thing there's nothing in there. I do want to go over this part more, around the bottom of the feet. You see how this part's like a little bit like extra dirty? I kind of want it to be like that all the way around. I wanted this like to have a little bit of like extra wear. I want to go over like every single one of the little rivets with the silver, and just like, I don't know, see if I can make them pop a little bit more. Like this part is like back here, the grading, like a little bit of like dry brushing and stuff. Yeah, and back here too. Yeah, pretty excited. There's the difference. So this was up here. Wild. Pretty stoked so far. Let's continue. I really like how the side panels came out. I kind of scraped them up a little bit with my knife. Looks pretty good. And then here's like partly of the original. Looks pretty wild. But I'm pretty excited, and I'm excited to touch it up with the silver. Yeah. Cosplay Chris. I put brown around the sides right here on the bottom, and I'm putting them in like strategic dirt spots. You know what I'm saying? So just to give the like illusion of mud or whatever. That looks pretty good. Just let it sit for maybe like 30 seconds, not too long. I'm totally winging it. I've only watched a couple videos. I have no clue what I'm really doing. Look at that. And then there's some right there that I need to wipe. Pretty weathered. Cool with it though. Like, look at that. That looks so much better with the brown in there. A little bit right there. Let's do a little bit more right there. Let that sit for a second. Kind of wiped it away a little bit right here. Here it is on my phone camera. See the scratching in it? Oh man, it looks good so far, and I'm not even done. Still gonna go over it with some silver, maybe some black in some parts. Here's the legs. Yes. All I did was just some brown on his pants. I did a first like layer like under his knees and below, wiped it, and then I did the whole pants just so it's a little bit darker. So I just pushed it down a little bit, got his arms out of it. Just to get some of those with the towel where you guys can't even see. Just to get some of that detail and to dirty him up a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I don't want it too brown on the straps, so let's just put a little bit on here. Just a little bit. It's not all that crazy. It's just wanting him to match at least a little bit of the dirtiness of the environment. You know what I mean? Might go over his helmet with the black a little bit. And I think I'm gonna dry brush his gun tiny bit too. Try to anyway. But this one is like, it's another gun for the bottom, but I just used the big cannon on it. So this is gonna be my test piece. So I'm gonna need a cup with some black and do this one like how I did the body. Let's go. So this is next day. Better dry overnight. There's some spots I still want to go over with the brown, but it looks pretty good. Gotta admit, I like it a lot. Yeah. So I think I'm actually gonna brown up this part right here and like a little bit of this, cause I don't know, the legs are a little bit too clean for me still. I want them to be a little bit more yellow. So yeah. So we got the brush. I just want to do like the tip. And honestly, dude, like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I watch Cosplay Chris, and that's about it. I did it all in black, but I do want to go over it in brown. And in there, quick. I showed a picture of this to Tattooed Toy Hunter, and he like really digged it. At least it seemed like it over Facebook message. But yeah, he like, I gave him I think this angle, and he was like, "Whoa, that's like really patinaed," and it like really is. It looks pretty freaking good. Like I don't know, I really like this side for some reason. This side's good too, but I don't know, I really like the other side more. It's dope. My legs. So the legs actually go like this, at least how I display it. And I super glued this joint. See, it don't click no more. At least with very little effort, it doesn't click anymore. This joint and the foot joint, I just put super glue back here, like back here, you know what I mean, underneath, because you don't really see it. I'm probably gonna go over that because it's really white. See how it's really white right here? It's because of the super glue. Just because I don't want the risk anymore of it falling. Like, it's fallen before, and now it's like stable. So stoked about that. And I think I'm gonna super glue him in. I'm still debating, because what if like because I can't fold up the legs, what if I need to like transport it, like if I move or something. But I don't know, I don't like, because it's like wobbly, because it'll still be able to turn with it super glued, but I don't know, still debating. I think I'm just gonna do these bottoms and maybe a little bit of the front and call it a day on the legs. Maybe right here a little bit, tiny bit, tiny. And I think I'm gonna do this side just because it's rubbing up against here. I don't want this to sit on here too long. And I did these parts a little bit. I'm excited to hit it with the silver. Just because of the rubbing. Not rubbing, but just near each other. I think I'm gonna put a little bit right here, just to get a little bit on this front part. I haven't dipped it back in, if you've noticed. I just kind of want it to be there, but not really. I didn't dip. Cool. Yeah. See what a difference that made? That looks good. And these parts are so close to like the ground, like in real life, or in the movie anyway, that it almost makes sense that they would be so dirty, you know? I kind of want that, like, you know, like oil look anyway, so I like it a lot. You just like look over, just like at the seams where a little bit more contact with dirt, a little bit more rubbing would have happened, you know what I'm saying? And did you guys see did I tell you about the knife marks? You see like the crossing on here? That's how I was able to do that. I wish I had sandpaper. What do you guys think? Too much? I don't care. What is missing on this side? Why don't I like this side as much? Forgot that thing. It's like sticking out. Let's just cover it in brown. I colored all the mini stuff too, with the black and some brown. Alright, so I need to make my test pieces. So I need to clean this brush. I'm gonna pour some more black shoe polish, just a tiny bit. Yeah, that should be cool. And then I'm gonna weather these guys up a little bit, and I need to, these are gonna be my test pieces for my dry brushing, because I've never done that before. And I threw these away, but I was like, I need to see how it's gonna react. Let's go wash this brush and freaking shoe polish these guys. Here it is so far. Just natural sunlight. Oh, I like this side a lot. This is black and brown shoe polish. Can you guys see where? So I did brown around the feet. I did brown back here a little bit. I think I need to go over this part. Again, it looks a little clean for my liking, that part, compared to that. Yeah. On the shins a little bit. I need to do some on the back. And then on these knee parts, I did some, and on the bottom. And you can see that part right there. On this side, I followed like the shape kinda, and then did like a splotch in this corner. Let's see. You can see it. And I think this side looks dope. And I did down here, and these parts of brown also. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in it with a little bit more brown. Touch up the legs a little bit more. Oh, and I did like right there. There, and then right in there. I think so far it looks pretty good. This is just black and brown shoe polish. That's it. Let's continue. Alright, so I'm onto the paints. I have white. I have black with a tiny bit of water in it. And the silver metallic. Right here I did some of the black with the water. It's like, it makes the black stick a little bit easier. I'm gonna put some right here, right in there. So let's see. So dipping, wiping off excess, and I'm gonna do it a couple times. Blot it right in there. I want to get in that crease, and then let's wipe that guy. Or dab it, really. There we go. See? You just dab the excess. This black is just black acrylic paint with a tiny bit of water. And it dries a lot faster because it's paint, so make sure. Damn, this thing looks wicked. I don't think any part really needs it. And if anything, the railing, I'm gonna hit with the black. But I think I'm good on the white. Just put a little bit in there, just in case. How are you guys liking the look of this? It looks pretty gnarly, way more gnarly than I thought it was gonna look. I just kind of went ham, but I don't even care. It's like, why not? I'm gonna hit that part a little bit more, this front some more, just because it's gonna be extra. Just because it's the front, it's gonna be a little extra dirty, you know what I mean? I am pleased by that. I am. nice. Alright, I think I'm done with the black. The gun is actually looking really nice after the black paint with water. I'm letting that sit because it's not really picking up the black like I want it to. See how like in there it's so black, and then like right there, right here it's so black, but then here it's so light. There it is for right now. It looks pretty freaking good without even the silver on it. Like, wow. It's cool. Sweet. Let's move on. Gun, I wanted it kind of like charred. Look at this one. This one turned out pretty sweet. I did his helmet too, with both shoe polishes and then a little spot of black right there, and I just kind of spread it around. It looks pretty good though. And then here's the top hatch. I think it looks pretty good so far. Now to experiment with the dry brushing. Alright, so I've been working on the metallic. You see it. Just coated that metallic silver. Touched up little parts like that front, you know what I mean, and around. Makes it look a little bit more metally, and like around the stem where my thumb is. Some on the bottom and on the tip. I did like some of the metal grating back there, like the fans and stuff up there. I did the railing. The railing looks pretty good. I think I want to go over it with the black. Looks a little bit too shiny for me, but the silver looks good. I did that little like box in the middle, the little tubing. That part right there. See the silver? What else did I do? Oh. I did the grating back here. Did some silver on there. Yeah. Let's put some more. Put a little bit too much right there, but I think it's okay. And I did a little bit like on this part over here. Makes it go along, like a little bit goes a long way. That's too much. Look at the silver on there. Looks good. There's little bits of silver and metal spots. Fixed up the railing. You can see it. It's like, almost looks like scraping. Some of the metal grates back there. So there's the top part, and then here's the finished bottom part. I think I'm done. let's put it together. So this guy is like pretty much almost completely done. It's been a couple days. I want to touch up on a little bit of silver on the front because I never did. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Just cover the whole brush and I'm just wiping off all the excess. There's like barely anything. Just wipe it a little bit. Just gonna get some of this like one that's drying. Get the tips a little bit more, just like raw. These things a little bit. See what I mean? Just wipe it away, give it a second, dry, wipe away the excess. Only bits of it dry. This is my first time, so I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just where I think little metal spots might look the best is just where I'm putting tiny like dry brush amounts of this freaking chrome silver. It's metallic. It's not chrome paint. I should have gotten chrome paint, but I couldn't really find any, so I just got a big bottle of freaking metallic silver. Just gives it a little bit more of like a real look, more metal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of want to get it real dry and just like just give it some shine. That looks pretty good. Get those spots. Nice. See, I'm just winging it. Like, just go. Whatever, if you think it might look, fuck it. I just want little, like, scraping marks, you know what I mean? Like, that looks incredible. Really liking it. Oh, I wanted to do silver, a little bit more silver in these joint areas because of the super glue and stuff. Like, you don't want a lot of silver to be on your brush because you don't want to like lather it. You just want little brush strokes. Man, this thing looks gnarly. I painted up those silver. Just go. Who cares? Like, who, you know what I mean? Don't matter. You don't have to show anyone else. I just wanted to show you guys because I wanted to see how easy it is or how challenging. I don't know. I think it looks awesome. I want to touch this guy up too. But I think that's gonna complete this guy. I think I'm gonna wait for tomorrow to actually show you guys in daylight the full reveal. Let's go! Hot out here. What do you guys think of this? I think it looks pretty friggin' badass. Please be honest and let me know what you guys think. I think it looks really good. For my first try and just like winging it. So sick. Thank you guys for watching my first little custom do-yourself freaking weather it, make it look gnarly video. If you guys enjoy this, let me know. I want to keep doing it. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Makes it a little bit better. You know what I mean? And it looks so sick. Love you guys. ISAIAHUNTZ on the prowl. Peace, fam.